Ecstasy Band. Anniversary of Independence, nous avons des spéciales bonjour pour tout le monde, à tout le la Dominique et aux Antilles. C'est un grand plaisir pour nous live avec Zon Messier. And one of the bands really making tremendous strides in Dominica is the Ecstasy Band, originally from Petit Savan. They have been going for some different dimensions. Still, tell us all about your history and your story and what actually motivates them and why they actually specialize in a particular Creole genre. With us already in the studio is Dion Moses and Rhea Lloyd, but as she used to be singing Kaisu, she'll tell us a little more about that. The Stingray, as we say good morning, as we move across to Studio 2 and say good morning, bonjour.
Bonjour. Good morning, bonjour, Alex. Thanks for having us.
Good morning, Alex. Good morning to the listening
public. Sakafet.
Batano? Wakatano?
Est-ce que vous attendez moi?
Mokatano.
No.
Okay, bon. Hi, how are you, Stingray? Rhea?
I'm good. I actually Alex go by the stage name Ree now. Yes. This thing is for Calypso, so if I ever get back into the ring, then Stingray will be back.
You're very low in our hand.
Okay. Dion, what's up, my brother? Dion, what's up? Sakafet.
Fouet mola, mon gâchebe, mon
Tout bagay bien.
Tout bagay capacity, tout bagay bien. Baton mola.
Ouais, mon gâteau, nous, petit bois, chak, comme si dit, ou pas ni même vavoum là, ou à sous podium là, mais comme si dit, nous, qui organiser ça tout à l'heure, les foyers comme ça, ou déjà, c'est la technique, c'est comme ça, les jours là, ça. But, let's talk about Ecstasy Band. Are you hearing me loud and clear on the two guys on the other side?
Yes,
we can
hear you.
First of all, I know you have been one of the original members, Dion.
Yes.
Bring us up to date as to the Ecstasy Band when, let's say, I'm going to pretend for my first question to be someone who have never heard of the Ecstasy Band. Never heard of the Ecstasy Band, and you're going to tell me for the first time who or what is the Ecstasy Band.
Okay, well, the Ecstasy Band started before my time. I met a bunch of young guys from Petit Savan, Ordel, Hanif, and there are a few others. They are not in the band now. When I came from Montserrat in 2010, I joined the band in 2010. But I met them, man. I met them already in existence. At the time, they would not call Ecstasy. They were called New Generation. But we had to move away from the New Generation then because Gramax was already Gramax New Generation. So to prevent a lawsuit on copyright and those things, we moved away. And then the guys now, they came up with a name. I think it was because I think they used the ecstasy drug and the feeling it gives to you to relate it to music. So basically it was like, let us name the band Ecstasy and we'll give that ecstasy feeling. Is like, so là, au point ecstasy, ou ka senti comme si ou high. So là, autant ecstasy ka jouer musique.
Ou comme si di bagay ka pou.
High ça supposé venir musique là aussi.
Yes, sir.
So that's how ecstasy came about.
So that was roundly about 2010.
2010, yes, 2010.
Mm-hmm.
In 2010.
But then you have been kind of into some varied genres before you actually start to specialize into the Haitian compa. I can recall when Sabo spoke to me telling me, boy, I have a band that's sounding just like Carry Me. But we're playing all kind of things, we're playing Zouk, we're playing Cadence. I recall briefly that you also took part in the NCC Cadence Calypso competition.
Yes, twice.
Mm-hmm. And what were the results of those competitions?
Well, I think we placed first runner-up in one time, yeah. And then because of that competition, we composed two songs. We had Pouvoir L'amour and we had System Body, which is cadence.
Yes.
But you're right when you say that Ecstasy was playing everything. When we started, we were playing everything. For example, when Ecstasy used to play in Petit Savan, we didn't have time in. It was an hour and a half or 2 hours or 45 minutes. C'est jouer musique wholesale. Nous start à 8h, là nous finissons 5h du matin.
And that really continued throughout because normally when you would come to an ecstasy band, you would get a complete meal.
Yes.
Is Hanif that was the guy that actually passed?
No. That was Nei. That was Nei Mayadaru. My
That was a
cousin.
big blow for the band because he was a very versatile keyboardist and he brought quite a different dimension. And it was a major challenge when he left you guys. Tell us about the challenge after he tragically passed.
Well, before Nei, we remember we came from Erica.
Yeah.
And some of us, including Nei practically lost his whole family.
Yes.
So Nei, and that was my family also. Odell, part of the Odell family, Hanif, part of Hanif family also went missing. And well, I think they are presumed dead now because 7 years has passed, gone long time now. So when Nei died, that was another a serious blow for us, and I will tell you why. Because from before Erica, we were working on our album. Nei was part of it, and then Nei passing now, it then sent us back on our back foot again to go back to the drawing board because we were looking for a second keyboardist, and then yeah, it was hard. The band self couldn't concentrate properly at practice, and it was just tough. Talking about it and bringing back those memories is even trying to get me emotional now.
I can imagine because I recall he had a flair about him, a versatility about him. He also did some work with some of the bouillon artists.
Yeah, Asa, WCK. Yeah.
And I can imagine having lost someone you knew personally, a member of your band, and that was sort of devastating for the band. But you picked up yourselves.
Yeah, but we have some jokes with Nei, you know. Nei father, you see, while there is sadness, there is also joy.
Yeah.
Nei father was like a 7 days Adventist, man.
Okay.
see all the laughing. And sometimes, man, when we have to play music or we have a gig, sometimes we really have to go down on our knees, you know, to go to Nei father to get him, or they'll have to go, boy, I'll take care of Nei, man. So I have to call him and say, bro, boss, I there, so Nei will be okay. Because, I mean, you're trying to keep him in the faith, but the man had other plans, you understand? While you're still in his faith, but he's still you wanted to use his talent differently. Yeah.
Absolutely. As we just want to say good morning to Odell Hamilton. We'll get to Ray in a while. She has really added a different dimension to the band. Belly, ka ou feti mal?
Mola, sa konto.
Sa ka fet, moi la ka chebi. By the way, for those who don't know, Odell Hamilton is a cultural officer. And just recently was awarded at the Golden Drum Awards. Also, he got a special award, I think, by the United Workers' Party for a young person involved in culture. As a matter of the cultural award. Saka fait tout bail bien.
Ouais, Mola Wadik, sa konto.
But were you in the band from the outset?
Sa Wadik sponte la depuis nous. Là nous te ka jouer en bas puis zo wine.
Aïe. C'est ça qui a fait mon plaisir.
Ouais.
But then Dion couldn't actually tell us, you know, he gave us a brief insight as to how the band started and eventually the name. I remember New Generation, but then you would be part of the New Generation band.
Yes, even before New Generation, we even call our name, the name of the band at the time was Triple H. You know, we were heavily influenced also by WCK music, you know, Triple K as well. That's how we came about with the Triple H. It was Hanif, my surname Hamilton, and who else now? Somebody else, you know, with an H. Yeah, that's how we came about with Triple H. And
Jared, man.
You know, Jared, yes, Henry, right. So we started as Triple H under the grapefruit tree.
So you were trying to emulate or imitate the Triple K.
Yeah, that's how we had it. You know, we used to play a lot of
bouillon music,
Supus, the compa, you know, and then Dion joined. Then we got the name New Generation, and then further down the line it came to Ecstasy.
Absolutely. Why you guys chose to actually specialize in Asian compa music?
Well, Wadix, as you know, well, when I joined the topic just a while ago, I overheard that when you came to an ecstasy event before, you had
Yes.
a wide variety.
Yeah.
We used to play a lot of music before: soca, reggae, calypso, soukous, bouillon, the compa itself, cadence music, you know. But something about the compa stand out. I don't know. I remember early days when I started learning to play guitar. It was directly to soukous and compa. You know, if you listen to cadence music and if you speed up cadence music, basically what co-playing is soukous.
Yeah.
You know,
That's correct.
And the compa itself similar, because compa is a slower, the genre is a bit slower. So when I started learning to play guitar, it was actually compa. When I dive in it was compa. We used to play everything, but something about the compa used to hold. Make it worse now, Wadix. Piditsavan, the south of the island, is known for the cadence soukous, compa, that kind of a music, you understand? Zouk, you know? So when we went to play, you know, everybody tell us, yo, you guys, you're versatile, you're playing everything, but something about the compa music, you know, they love it, it's holding. So I think you guys should, you know. And then we started getting in connection with Glenny, the guy that was playing guitar for Carry Me. You know, and then we was like, what? No, if we have somebody like Glenny, we're talking to compa, Carry Me, extra. No man, we need to keep that. That is how we stayed to playing compa music. And then that itself helped, may his soul rest in peace, Alwyn, that's DJ Bullet.
Yes,
you
yes,
know,
Bullet.
Every other Sunday we marry God, exotic bar, compa music on a Sunday.
Two bus load, it's
Two bus load of Piditsavan people in Marigot, you know what it's and because of the type of music that helped Ecstasy grow, we grew like very, very, very fast, because before Ecstasy I was hearing about other bands, you know, and because I believe it's because of the genre at the time, people were like, are these guys like really Haitians or Dominicans, you know? And the fact that they really found out that it was actually Dominicans, they were like, no. So we were playing a lot before. We used to play Thursday, Friday, sometimes twice on Saturday, Sunday. We were really playing a lot before.
How instrumental was Sabo to really put in the band to the kind of level, the output coming from the band? He's also an engineer and also does some management duties for the band. And actually, you know, he sacrificed tremendously in putting the core of the band together. How instrumental was Sabo to the band?
Well, you know, young fellas doing what they have to do. No vision. I mean, we playing because we love it. Sabo really started coming on board. He heard us at one point and he was like, no, I can manage you guys, you know, I can get you all some gigs. That's when we were Piditsavan. That's when I think he got in some issues with this is Nei father, you know, wanted Nei to come and play, and you know,
and Nei father wanted him to come to church.
You know, but Nei in the gig, and then Nei father threatened Sabo many times, you know.
the politics,
you know, but then Sabo was like, yo, I can manage you guys. And honestly, within the first year, I remember clearly we played Creole in the Park Wadix. Our keyboard was toy keyboards with speakers. We got a keyboard stand, but we did not have a keyboard stand. Actually, we were using Kubuli crates. You know, at the time we played Creole in the Park, we did not even have a keyboard stand.
Yeah, that's true.
We were using Kubuli crates, but I mean, we came to a stage like Creole in the Park. Obviously, we would have you know, gotten a professional keyboard stand. So that's what we, at the time when Sabo came in. And honestly, from the very first year we played Creole in the Park Wadix, we never stopped playing Creole in the Park after that. Same as World Creole Music Festival.
From the food court.
From the food court, the next year it was main stage, and then we never stopped playing it.
Compa music originally is from Haiti. And it also formed an integral part of Dominica's cadence calypso music. As a matter of fact, it's the foundation of Dominica's cadence calypso music. There was a fusion between calypso and Haitian compa, and then the output was cadence calypso music. You also played calypso music, and like you said earlier, you played several other genres. But compa, especially in the compa world, it is kind of complex. I mean, so many bands, both from the old generation, the compa direct, and so many new bands in the compa nouvelle génération. What are some of your dreams beyond the shores of Dominica to promote your brand of Creole music called compa?
Well, Wadix, as you know, we're in studio as we speak, you know, trying to get a flavor. We play in the compa, yes, but we're trying to add some Dominican flavor to the compa music. You know, that can really make it stand out, not just as compa music, but it's really from Dominica. That's the goal of, like, you know, of the shores of Dominica. That's what we're trying to do. We're not just thinking of it as, you know, musicians from Dominica, you know, playing a different genre, but we also the island, our country, we're pushing what we have to offer through the compa music. We have a few samples. I remember once we came on the show and we spoke about comdas music, you know, trying and put the compa in the canas. We did that. We have a song as we speak about that, but we're trying to fuse the bouillon, some bouillon elements in the compa music.
Just for those who don't know, you also play guitar for the Triple K Global.
Yes, for Triple K. Yes, yes, I do.
So it's no secret why you would want to fuse some bouillon elements into your compa.
No secret, secret whatsoever.
So you continue to experiment.
Yeah, we're experimenting as we speak. In fact, the only go song we released, the last song we released, there were some bouillon elements in there, you know. But I think when we sent it to mix and master, the guy was like, we need to play with it a little more. That's the only reason why that only go song is not the backbone of it is not really bouillon.
Okay.
There was some bouillon in it.
Okay, Ivan, you can start to cue up the on the go song, but then you tried several female singers.
Yeah.
I remember Shamika,
Royette.
Sorrento, Royette,
Delma.
also Delma. I know that African Queen Empress also sang a song or two for you, Marie Pascal.
Yeah.
But then you seem to have found, I know as a Calypsonian from a Calypso family, her father is, as a matter of fact, all three of them made it to the quarterfinals, made history several years ago, made it to the quarterfinals of the Dominican Calypso Association. And I was a bit surprised when I heard, when Sabo told me, well, she is now with the Ecstasy Band.
Yeah.
But hearing the output, and then we'll get to her in a while and we'll actually listen to some of her vocals on I think a song or two. How you came across her and how has she been resonating with the compa music, knowing that she's from a Calypso background?
Okay, so...
And then we'll hear from her how she enjoys singing compa.
Okay, Walik. So, well, you know, we have Dion with non-stop energy for, you know, we have events, outdoor events, a village feast, you know, Creole Festival, Creole in the Park. That is what it is. But also compa music is a lot of music that is about love too.
Absolutely, man.
You know,
Compa love.
really
Vas-a mater ça, mon frère.
Right. Yeah.
T'es mal.
And I told Sabo, I think we need to get a girl, you know, and there are many female vocalists. I mean, we appreciate the efforts and the hard work that Shamika, Royette, Marie, Delma, they spend time with Ecstasy. At the time we were playing a lot of...
Twana ever did anything with you?
No,
Okay,
Twana was with the other band from Pilitsavan, that's Digital Vibes.
Digital Vibes,
Right.
okay.
But at the time we were playing a lot of people's music, songs, covers and all of that. And when I think I told Dion as well, I think we need to get somebody. Ria came to my mind while we have worked with many other artists, but then I was saying that she has been in the Calypso arena but not outside of Calypso. And she joining, it's not to do covers. Honestly, we got a lot of backlash. She coming on stage and not having any song to sing because people were like, why we just have a female to sing? But we knew the songs were already getting mixed and mastered.
Yeah.
So we just wanted her to start with a bang originals. And honestly, after the new songs came out, all our shows we have played, we have never played another band song.
Absolutely. I can testify to that on Sunday. Okay, so let's welcome. She says Stingray Sakaiso. So we'll go to Ria. Good morning to you, my dear. How are you?
Morning, Alex. I'm good.
What about the Haitian couple music which really resonates with you?
It's basically what Odell said. It's the message of love. For me, it's true. I am known locally as a calypsonian, but I've always had a passion for other genres of music, and I sing all kinds of different genres of music. So when Odell approached me to join a band, I really had to sit on it, because I knew it would have been a challenge because of the language barrier, because I don't speak Creole. I've never sung that type of music, but I loved I loved the way it sounded. I've always listened to Carry Me, Kassav. My parents would have played that kind of music. So for me, I wanted to join because of the message and to challenge myself.
By the way, you know your father and uncle and a few other uncles were part of B Plus, as a matter of fact. They started B Plus.
Yes.
Several years ago.
Playing that kind of music,
playing a lot of Kadas
and all of that,
music.
right?
And even your uncle Jerry Lloyd actually recorded Kadas Clips of Music.
Right.
The Diamond also sang, I think, in the first ever NCCU Kadas.
Yes, he went up for that, yes.
Clips of competition, so I can imagine. But how is it, transforming into the Creole language? Like you said, you can't speak the language, or you didn't understand the language, but then to actually get the words, the pronunciation, the enunciation, getting the right vibe to the Creole music. How was it for you? How challenging was it for you?
I mean, I've had amazing support in friends who will translate the music for me. So I want to big up people like Frida Marie, my friend Michael Rodney, even Mary Pascal Music, another friend of mine, Zaricia, if they're listening. These people have been instrumental in helping me to translate the Haitian Creole or the French into English, because for me, if I understand the English to it, then it makes it easier for me to learn. Even the guys in the band, they'll tease me, they will speak the language around me, but I'll pick up a few things. So they're laughing because they know it's true. But the support has been good, so it has not been so difficult getting into it. How
is it in comparison to Calypso?
You want to put me on the spot with that question?
Well, I know I followed your career in the Calypso. I'm a member of Stardom Tent. I actually saw you performed several years, made it to the finals once, I think. Once I recall that.
Yeah, I made it to the finals.
Big year to the finals. And now we're into a completely different type of genre. I mean, strictly Creole or mostly Creole. There's some English always. They always mix it up, especially the Nouvelle Génération. How is it? And the difference again is in Calypso you are on stage alone, and with Compa you with a band. What's the transition like? What's the difference?
For me, I think each of them have their own difficulties and triumphs. One thing I can say is that I think I love both of them equally.
Wow.
For me, the difference is that Calypso for me has predominantly been seasonal, whereas with Compa, it's something that I can sing and perform and enjoy all year round. What I would hope is to see Calypso in Dominica become like that, because I don't think Calypso should be kept as a seasonal thing per se. I think it's music that has a message that can be communicated any time of year. But I love both of them equally.
You seem to have a lovely, contagious sort of vibe with Dion on stage. I mean, there seemed to be quite a bit of laughter, quite a bit of enthusiasm. And the fusion with you two at the front, is it something you practice a lot, or it just works? The chemistry just comes in naturally.
I think anything like that, it shouldn't be forced. It's because we have developed a friendship from being in practices and being on the road and all of these things. It makes being on stage a little easier, so it comes naturally.
Okay, you are singing, I think, performing on two of the new sounds.
Yes.
Okay, Soulmate and the other song I love. Actually, I really love the other one. I prefer the other one more than Soulmate.
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
I was. As a matter of fact, I sent it to quite a bit of my DJing friends in the French Antilles, and they asked me, "Who is this young lady?" And I haven't told Sabu some of the feedbacks. I prefer to tell him before I tell you, because I'm one of the first that Sabu normally sends it to kind of give my own impressions.
Right.
Were you part of the writing of any of those sounds or just singing?
Yes. So for On the Go, I think it was changed in the end, but I did have some writing credits on there. I provided background vocals. As I'm on the topic of background vocals, I want to big up Frida Marie again, because she has provided live and studio background for most of our songs, all of our new songs, yeah, and even lended a hand in writing in some of the songs that we've released. On Soulmate, I co-wrote the song with Ordell, T-Guitarist, Dion, Maymond, and Jackie, and I also did background vocals on there as well as lead, and the one you say you like a lot, Pasakite Wale. I actually wrote that song. The hook though, Pasakite Wale, that was T-Guitarist.
Warm up yourself because
that little infectious part was actually T-Guitarist, who came up with that Pasakite Wale line. Frida as well assisted with a few lines on that song, and background vocals, but mainly that song was written by me. Ordell sent me the music and I fell in love with it. And I had never written a song, but I said, okay, Ordell, I'm going to try.
Let's listen to this one. What's the name of it, Ria, again?
Pasakite Wale.
Okay, I think we have another name for it. I think, what's the other name?
Enchanted.
No, we have On the Go.
Oh, On the Go, Soulmate.
So on the go. So let's go with On the Go.
Oh, On the Go. Okay.
On the Go. Let's go with On the Go. No, not this one. The slow one. I want to hear some Love Man.
Pasakite Wale.
But then I think there are 3 iPhones. It's not Soulmate. It's not On the Go. So there should be 3.
Yes.
There should be 3. So the other one. There's another one. iPhones. Okay, let this one play and then we'll come back to the other one. This is it, man.
That's Soulmate.
That is Soulmate.
That's Soulmate.
So there's another one. Because I want to hear this one because I really love the vocals. We will deal with the Soulmate in a while because I really want the public to hear
that one.
This is it. I was enjoy. It is get to make you fall all in love all over again. We are Lloyd.
You take me to places I've never been. Tell me how you do that. And when you smile at me, you make me melt within. Tell me how you do that. I know that you are the keeper of my heart, and with you I'll stay every night and every day. Whatever you need to do, just know that I will see it through. The stars aligned the day God made you mine. Baby, I am lost without you. And for you there's nothing I won't do. Cause in your arms I'll stay and love you for all time. When you bear your
Let's go acapella.
I'm in ecstasy. I cannot get over how your touch, your kiss enchants me. And I don't know what to do but to keep on loving you. You are mine and I am yours, shall we, baby, do. Loving you is more than I have.
Slow down the music, let us sing on, sting on.
you need to do, just know that I will see it through. I'll pay to line the day God made you mine.
Man, I tell you, Ivons, I was going to come. I was going to comment. I know you're just coming, but Ivons, I need you to comment. I need you to comment. Let on the music, let on the music. 35, for almost 40 years of broadcasting. You are one of those who really piloted the Creole music. What's your impression? Hearing Stingray from Kaiso to Kompa.
Well, I'm excited about this, especially as it's a young woman, and to see where our music has gone and the struggles that it has gone through. Especially when women were, at the forefront back in the day, at the time, how it was difficult for even a woman to enter this arena. And to hear this young lady who has done so much for Calypso, and she's just a singer, to hear how she her maneuvers herself on that type of music is just wonderful.
And a first attempt
yes
at writing any song, according to her, because she would have had the cushion of her father and her uncle to actually write for her. And your impressions out of 10, 1 out of 10?
Oh my goodness, I'm going high. I'll give you an 8.5 still.
Thank you.
Let's take it another one. I want us to feature the faster one, the first compound. We're going to play with the song. What's the name of it, Belly?
On the go.
On the go. Let us play a little on the go. Bukaila J. Messi, Vedam Excelsior Kazla. Who's going to this year?
It's been a long time, we've been searching for the right path to go, but obstacles were placed in our way. Negative people had so much to say. Moving forward anyway, calling on him every day, just like the good book say, we've prayed lead away.
So Belly, Dion, the name of this one is entitled
On the Go.
On the Go. Tell us a little more about who did this one, who penned this one, the arrangements behind this one.
On the
Belly, I can hear vibes from you on that one.
Yeah, Alex. Actually, that's the song we came to work on another song or something. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we came to no, it was Soulmate. Yeah, so what happened is, Alex, a lot of people that would actually tell you, well, it's a situation that happened. While I was doing the production, I sent a guy 2 versions of the same project. So I told him, the first one I sent is the guys from New York who did it, and the second one, it was me who did it. He told me the first one sounds better, which is the one from New York. Remember, I told you it's the same project. I sent him twice, and I did it. So I told Dion, boy, you see that thing, it's not going to discourage me, because clearly, because I mentioned the fact that it came from New York, the guy said that it's better. If you listen to the lyrics of that song, many obstacles in our way.
Yeah.
Stopping the progress right away. But I mean, you're just doing what you love to do. I mean, see, now where we came from, as we said earlier, from playing on an orange tree, and right now things really, you're speaking to all kind of professional musicians and producers, and all they would tell you is the production is good, because when I send it that way to them, all they do is add the drums, mix, master. And the guy told me the one from New York songs better. I say okay. I went back and I sent him the same 2 projects. I told him I fixed mine and the same one from New York. He still told me that the one from New York songs better. The one from New York songs better, fine. So which means my production is good.
Yes.
Because it's my, you understand what I'm saying?
The both are yours.
Right. So I told you we need to really pen something on that. And then we started. It's been a long time we've been searching. But really and truly, the second verse or something of the song was speaking about, we on the go, really, that it's a flight. It left. going down to St. Lucia. We had it pending away. Dion is laughing because some of the lyrics were a bit funny. How we had it, so what we're basically saying is that each country we go to, whatever is unique to them, that's what we're going to do. So we said that si nous descend Saint-Lucie, nous can planter patata jardin. You understand? Yeah. So then we said that if we go to Martinique, nous can manger poisson. Si nous allons qui côté encore? Paris, c'est c'est gros stage qui est à Paris. Vous comprenez?
Yes, sir.
But then we had to, revisit the lyrics and turn it around. But I had some part to play with. Well, I mean, it's a band collective. It's an effort of the entire band where we were in the studio. So Dion, I think she was there. At the same time, we were working on Soulmate, Opasa Kitewale, two guitarists, Jackson, the bassman was there, Maimon was there, Hanif did his part. Sabo came, Sabo always pass around and say, once he feel it or if he doesn't feel it, that kind of a vibe. But that's all the production for
how important is the guitarist? And for those who don't know, he's a Haitian guitarist, young. I mean, he has. For me, I'll allow you to give your impressions or how has he enhanced the band, the sound of the band? Because prior to he being there, Ecstasy would have to miss lots of gigs, especially if you may be on tour.
Well,
you may have to make a choice this now,
Yeah, well, eventually.
But don't say that. Don't say that.
I mean, a lot of people would tell me I would leave my band down to how I would say it, to
play bouillon.
No, yeah, but really and truly, Radix, it was talent and respect given where it is from Triple K and the talent. However, I am on the band's visa and all of that. So obviously, if the band really has a US gig, the whole purpose of the visa is obviously to do the event. Thinking of it on, I would say, a national duty. It's still representation of Dominican bouillon music, and everywhere we go, or just by the way we speak, wherever we are around the world, people say, "Where are you from?" Because your accent kind of
different. Yeah.
The way we dress, the Triple K print, the TK print is in the flag colors. Some places we go to play, our entire outfit, the fit for the night is Dominican representing, and again. On the go, the lyrics of that song really is people that just have a lot of negative things to say. Coming back to T Guitarist, and I would love to make it clear that T Guitarist is not in Ecstasy because I have been traveling with Triple K. T Guitarist apparently has been around for a while and following Ecstasy. Sabo is the one that has been going to the different barbershops, and T Guitarist been troubling him. He wants to play. Wadix, I honestly thought I was playing copper. I honestly thought I was playing copper. And the thing is that, as we know, Carry Me is the band, the compa band that really, that had the Caribbean, I would say, in terms of the style of compa music.
Nouvelle génération.
Right. And that's who I kind of, looked up. But the thing about T Guitarist, from a Haitian standpoint, to him is class.
That's it, baby.
You understand? Right. So if I were to come up with a guitar part, I would have make it as simple like how Carry Me.
Yeah.
You understand? But he coming in with the feel of class and Zafem and that kind of Tiva is kind of similar to Carry Me in terms of what happened, and as we speak now, like Kai and Vibe, those bands, it all came from Carry Me, and you can feel the kind of a Carry Me touch from it. But T Guitarist and his involvement since he joined the band, honestly, Alex, if we were on 5, T Guitarist put us on 16.
I agree. He plays similar to the guitarist of Class, and
Ozo.
also Zafem.
Right.
Now these two bands have a combination of both the Compa Direct and the Compa Nouvelle Generation, and they were able to fuse the both. It's both of them are compa,
Yeah.
but they were able to, bring the old generation with the new generation and fuse their own style. So you would hear a different style of guitar picking, more in depth,
Yeah.
a color, like a flavor,
Yeah.
and that is why I used to love, my number one band used to be Volo Volo, and the only band in 50 years of listening to compa to overthrow Volo Volo was Class. So, and it's just because of they bring two different generations of compa to the table in one song, and the guitar solos are just different from New Look and any other band.
Very different.
And since he came to the band is now feeling international. Sounding
international.
Facts.
I actually felt a difference on Sunday. You guys only play two sounds at the special event. Flavors.
Yes.
Just two sounds.
Yeah, 2 songs.
And you would swear like it was like, a whole 2-hour repertoire, because the quality, the sound, and there's a chemistry with the band.
Yeah.
That is, augurs well for the future of the band.
Yeah.
And it's very important that, Ray and Dion continue. Ray continue to have that vibe forward. I felt a nice little thing, something similar to what Shelly and the other girl and Stasha had, but this time in compa. And those who maybe follow Beijing and Cadillac would I feel something similar happening, which I'm very excited about, by the way. I feel it is early and it will develop, it will mature, and I think possibly the big stage this year at the World Creole Music Festival, people really see the best of Ecstasy.
That's what we want.
In terms of the vision, moving forward, because like you said, you want to put a Dominican flavor in your compa to have it different. The same way, because in compa you can hear distinctive sound of Taboo, you can hear distinct sound of let's say Magnum Band. Class is certainly different from Carry Me, like you said, Carry Me close to T-Vice. New Look have their own kind of brand with Auli. But, you trying to incorporate a Dominican feeling into your compa, how you see this resonating, let's say, in one of those Haitian parties, where you may be getting an opportunity to possibly play in the Haitian Compa Festival?
Well, Radix, the most important thing I mentioned in fusing the music is bouillon music, and sad but true, Radix, bouillon music for some reason just happened to be the talk of the town all over the world right now. And the fusing of the bouillon music in the compa, and speaking about moving forward, remember, I don't know the name of the genre the Haitians have, but that's what they use.
Rara.
Exactly. Rara itself plays faster than bouillon music.
It's carnival.
Right, carnival music. The Rara or whatever it is, it plays normally during carnival time and like for Labor Day on the Eastern Parkway.
If you want to your Haitian band play carnival music, is Labor Day.
Right. With the fusing of the bouillon, I'm not saying that the bouillon we're going to put in, it's going to be at the BPM of like 150, 159. Where we could probably do it like 115, and it's already a fast song for compa.
Basically more compa shire.
Right. So that's where my point coming to about the fusing of the bouillon music, and I believe once we can get that product out, it would be a very good thing, because as I said earlier, we just want it to be a unique thing, not just to Ecstasy but Dominica. And as you said, cadence music is from Dominica as well, and compa music with the influence of cadence music to the zouk of even Kassav. Radix is just bouillon, zouk, compa, cadence is just one thing, and I believe once you see we can be successful with that, well, what we have sampling, once we can be successful with it, I believe that would be something very good outside to, like, if you, as you said, to the Haitian party or something like that. So I believe once we can get that fuse going on, I believe that can rock.
You recently played in Lisette, I think last month, 2 months
Last month,
Yes.
Yes. How was that performance in Lisette?
Lisette was very good. Lisette was very good. I mean, what we wanted is to play to an open French crowd, to really come and just play compa music, groove compa music. It was well received. The crowd interactions, and Wadix, French people I love playing in the French islands because the French people they respond. They know how to value musicians, they know how to value music, and that's them for you. And with Ecstasy on stage for the first time in Les Saintes, it was very good. The crowd response, as I said, it was very good. And what you wanted was, after the performance, people actually coming. The mayor himself was impressed. You had some French people coming to take pictures and saying they have been following the band. They listened to the band at the World Creole Music Festival, and to see the band at an event in Les Saintes, just it meant a lot to them. But also it meant a lot more for us. People actually telling you they see you at festival. A lot of events in Dominica that happen, Wadix, I think we take those things for granted, but really and truly, there are a lot of foreigners at local events that just look in. They might not tell you anything, but when you see them meet you outside there, they tell you, hey, I saw your performance at White Sunset, I saw your performance at Kana Sleep So, I saw your performance at World Creole Music Festival, I saw your performance here and here, and you guys are very good. So
I'm going to give you a secret of the late Jeff Joseph. He told me once, as a matter of fact, he played around 3 or 4 performances that particular night, and he was actually almost ready to sleep in the vehicle, and he told me, Alex, let me tell you something. Whether it's one person that's in the crowd, you have to perform like it's 1,000. Your whole mindset, because you never know who is that one person.
That's true.
Who is in that crowd? Because I was just amazed that one man could just come from performance to performance and just from one performance he just raised the bar to a next level.
That's true.
Same night, from one disco to another disco, and then he kept telling, he told me the secret is, Alex, you have to perform no matter the crowd, like it's your best.
That's
so
true.
he actually, every performance was better than the last performance.
That's true. That's true.
And this is what I think, in terms of standards, I think the bands in Dominica should try to emulate, set bars, set standards, set your goals as to where you want to reach. The ultimate in Dominica is the World Creole Music Festival. That's our high stage.
Yep.
And you once again will be gracing the stage. You know what night you'll be performing? Or you cannot tell us? We have no idea who's playing when. Are you at liberty to tell us? But okay, the most important thing is you are getting set for, according to Sabo, strictly original songs.
Strictly original.
Correct.
Yes, Wadik. So as we speak, the free songs, if you listen to the quality of the song, any compa song you play, the quality, and that's what we have been really looking for. That's what we have been looking for. Somebody listen to that, they can say, yo, these guys are serious. So the free songs we released, and I would also love to give credit to, Shedley Abraham, that was the drummer for Carry Me, T. Watson, that the guy used to play guitar for New Look.
Mr. used to be also with Zegler.
Class bassman.
The bassman for Class. So the free songs we released, those guys, we had 2 guys in France, I think, did some of the...
they had the critic it for you?
Critic it, and the thing is that, Wadix, when I send the production, he will not tell me this and that bad on it. He would just do it.
He will just enhance it.
And just do it.
So get it more.
Yes, and then because when I send it and he send it back, I was like, "What? That is what I send," and and that kind of a vibe. And you tell me just that. And when I really look at it, it's just simple mistakes.
How are you able to transform, let's say, the recording now into live performances? Lots of bands get issues. The recording may sound nice, but then live may be an issue.
Yeah,
but then you guys have been doing the reverse, sounding better live. Except in the last 3.
Yeah,
in the last 3. Yeah. I mean, a live performance of Ecstasy is a complete, repas complet. I mean, it's a complete meal. You get the full vibes, ambience at the front, and that kind of thing. And that is one of the things you'll be expecting to really shake the house on the festival.
Of course, is the original songs. As I said, the
what's the duration?
1 hour.
1 hour, right?
Yeah, 1 hour. All I wish it was less time.
Less?
Yeah.
Why less?
Less time, you come there to just do what you have to do.
I think an hour of Karim is adequate to excel and to show the crowd what you have.
Yeah, I mean, an hour is fine. An hour is fine.
I think an hour is just perfect.
An hour is fine. Like what happened on Sunday. You said 2 songs. It felt like it was a whole jam.
Well, I listened to various types of music that night.
Exactly.
I came here especially for Ecstasy because I wanted to particularly see the chemistry between your two vocalists.
Oh, yeah. It's a new approach we took actually, Radix. Where we have studios on Tuesdays where we speak things into existence. That's what we do. That's an approach we took. Not long we started. And it has been working for us where we practice Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays we want to do no studio, talk things out. And on Thursday when we rehearse and it has been working. So on Tuesday,
do you evaluate your performances?
That's right. And how we go about it. But as I told you, Radix, on the songs, we have a lot of help on those songs. So
I also understood that you also have more songs in the.
Yes, so we have one right now with Luke Leandre, to finalize and so on, and we have. I spoke
anything with Ravo. I know you guys used to
Ravo.
Yeah.
Actually, that same song with Luke.
For Ravo.
Not really for Ravo.
There's
Ravo and Luke actually worked on it with us.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So right now the melody, we have a melody of Ravo for Dion to sing, while Luke will be the other artist on it.
Okay, so it's going to be a collaboration.
Yes,
between Luke Leandre
and Ecstasy.
Zouk or Copa? Okay, alright.
And then we have one. I think Ravo should have the product.
Yeah. Just waiting for
on him.
Are we going to get the songs released before the World Creole Music Festival?
No, Alex. I think
we just releasing this free.
Just the free for 2024. So 2025 we will get the one with Ravo for sure. Luke, we have something to come out with Ralph Conde. We have one right now remixing for Chubby, the Sefu Shiri. We're gonna remix that with Chubby. With a video. We have quite a bit.
Man, this is exciting news, for Creole music in Dominica, because basically it's yourself, Mikel, Ophelia, Midnight Groovers, actually focusing on Creole music. You guys are virtually young guys, and the passion, I feel, it gives us a lovely feeling that Creole music is in good hands. How challenging is the competition? And I talking about musical competition in terms of gigs out there, or when you're on the same lineup with most of these bouillon bands.
Alex,
not you. I prefer the answer.
Yeah, bouillon. Is that bouillon? No, I mean I could have been honest.
Well, you'll after the.
Yeah. Well, to be honest and frank, if we look at the crowd of persons going out in recent times, is mostly young people.
All right.
Like time before, you have a mixed crowd, but honestly now you look at the crowd and you see young people. That's why the conversation be with Belly for the fusion of bouillon into the compa. That was one of the reasons behind it. So at least you can get the young population to get interested in the compa. So basically we play the compa song, then it does run a bouillon sample. You have them,
Yeah.
You have them. So
but how tough it is. I mean, you're on the lineup, and let's say
it can be tough.
On the lineup, you may have a signal, you may have a triple K in that same lineup, and then your music is totally different.
It is tough, and we can gauge that based on village fees. You see Ecstasy on a village fees, and then down the line you have signal, you have triple K. Sometimes the crowd there for the Ecstasy maybe about 50 people. The grown persons, and then when the bouillon bands come, you have a full house. So
does that affect you mentally? I mean, to see the younger people are not that gravitating towards your sound when you know your sound is real quality sound.
Well, the only affection is it gives me more fuel. I think it gives the band more fuel, and it motivates us more to push and to do things to capture that part of the generation, that part of the audience, and that is what we're working on now. Honestly.
Okay, you wanted to say something, Belly? Because I wanted your impression,
Yeah, I mean, playing with Triple K and playing with Ecstasy is two completely different crowds. However, that I never feel comfortable being on a lineup, a village feast with Ecstasy performing same night with probably a bouillon band. What happens? And as Dion said, Ecstasy crowd, the grown people will never come in the midst of the age range of the people.
But does that happen in, let's say, Scott said? I mean, in Scott said,
no, Scott
young
said,
and old.
young and old, yeah.
You know.
And I think every band, they have their target and they have to do what they have to do. But in terms of the we playing, I mean, I don't feel any way about it, But I just know that it's funny because just yesterday I was telling Cornell, it's so funny that we could take any bouillon song or any soca song or any dancehall song and put it in compact. The fact that it's a dancehall song and the dancehall people know it's a dancehall, they will accept it even if it's in compact.
We have seen quite a bit of covers.
Of course.
Stevie, will we ever hear you sing Kaiso? Now that you're into a different vibe, you seem to be very comfortable. You seem to be in the compa. Laissez compa la marcher. Will we ever hear you back into the Kaiso, mix it up? Because we know during the carnival time is a different time. Will we ever hear Stingray back into the Calypso arena?
I mean, don't lose hope. Maybe I cannot say it will be next year or 2 years from now, but Calypso is in my blood, so you never know.
But for now, the journey with Ecstasy has been really proving dividends for you.
Yeah, and it's really helping me too, because apart from Ecstasy, I'm trying to go into solo as well. So I have my own brand, Music, and I'm trying to do Zouk and Compa as well. So Ecstasy really was a stepping stone for me. I'm grateful that Odell reached out. I'm grateful that the guys accepted me into the band. I am learning a lot about myself, because I never thought I was capable of what I'm doing with the band. I'm grateful for the support, not just from them, but from family, because my father, he will respond to my posts and he will just encourage me. My uncle as well, my brother, my mom. I didn't mention earlier, but another very important person in my journey, Pearl Dover. This friend of mine, she will tell me if it's not good, it's not good. So I'm thankful for all of the support, and in as much as I love Calypso, I think right now the path is Ecstasy Band, Music, Compa, Zouk, and I'm trying to see how far it will take me.
And as we wind down, guys, what is the game plan for WCMF 2024? Big night, and then we're going to really sell the performance.
Yeah, big night.
Regardless, I know normally Ecstasy does be on early.
Yeah,
I'm not sure why. We'll not go into the politics of that.
No, I mean I don't see it as politics, as I told you guys. I mean,
you prefer to be somewhere in the center.
Prime time.
Yeah, prime time. Yeah.
I want to say this. What you said about Jeff Joe. Yeah. So regardless of if they put us early, it could be 50 people. We are going to give them a show.
And just before you answer about the World Creole Music Festival, I really want to compliment the community of Pilit Savan, Bagatelle, Pilit Savan, Fonseca. Man, I tell you. They have been supporting you guys, I mean, for years and years, and they continue to really, show solidarity to the work that you're doing. But the game plan for this year's World Creole Music Festival, you among some of the best in terms of the world for the lineup. What should the fans expect?
What excitement is nothing new. My guitar will be in my head for sure.
A show from belly.
Show from belly. I mean, as you said, 50 people, you perform. Yeah. But we as most importantly, originals. It's our own music.
Yeah.
We just gonna put on our show with our music. We're practicing. We've been rehearsing nice. Just last night we rehearsed. It's good.
You didn't talk much about it's Hanif?
Hanif.
But I think he has really brought some depth.
Yeah, Hanif
has really brought some depth. I think he was studying for a few years.
Exactly.
He has brought some depth to the band is sounding full.
Yeah.
The band is sounding real full.
Right, so.
And
it's not, before he give me pressure when we come out there. We did not mention him. We just did not talk about the rest of the the band members.
Yeah, so do that before you.
Yeah, so we like to pick up T guitarists, the other guitarists, Vila, the bassman, Jackie, congas, Memon, percussion, Clyde, drummer, Sabo himself. We have Dion, Ria, myself, who else missing? I miss out anybody?
Congas,
yeah, Jackson, yeah.
Mr. is a very good performer,
Very, very good.
Sometimes
performer.
you must give him a little front line. He's a hype man,
It's not just he's a hype man.
You have a
too much value. Too much value.
But guys, I really want to thank you for spending the hour with us.
Yes, yeah, no.
Spending the hour on DBS Radio. I wish you all the best with your new project, your new album. I think it's fantastic work so far. What we have gotten.
Yeah. Thank you.
And I want to wish you all the best for the World Creole Music Festival, the ultimate experience on a global stage in Dominica. The entire world will be looking forward to hearing what Ecstasy going to bring out. And I really want to congratulate you guys for adding Ree.
You got it right the first time. Yes.
And man, I really love that Asian guitarist.
Yeah, T guitarist.
T guitarist is a maestro.
Yeah, T guitarist. Trust me.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, I really want to thank you for coming here, spending the hour. Big up all the rest of the members, and continue to do what you're doing. I think you are in the right direction in terms of production, producing good music. And one of the things you're doing, you're including, because Ralph Conde is a master producer.
Yeah, I mean, as we spoke from the event, Ralph said he loves
with just two songs. With just two songs,
Yeah.
He played with Tabu Combo, but apart from that, he's a master producer.
Yes.
He's also he hosts several programs. He's a talk show host.
Yeah, just this morning he messaged me. He told me he's actually putting guitar today on same project,
which is what I love when you can collaborate with,
right.
Yes.
get some connections with, and that is what I think the World Creole Festival should be. That you can, it's one big family, it's a Creole family, and you can do some networking. Okay, guys, once again, final words quickly. Bye bye, guys. We have to go now. We have to.
So, do you have anything?
Dis sa kwe yo kodo ka kite la fwe yo.
Pour tout fanatique.
Ou pa se Police Week, happy Police Week.
Ça vous devez dire avec vous devez pour 10 minutes pour big up Police Week là. So guys, as you know, the police force is celebrating Police Week 2024. I think Police Week 2024 that is after 13 years, I think, since the police had a Police Week. So tonight we are at Granby with a block meeting. Lots of information to be given. Tomorrow night there is a history night with past officers, and then followed by a karaoke. And then on Friday night we have the talent night where the Ecstasy band will be performing also. Yes.
And the Calypso show without Checo. Anyway, and then we leave belly for last.
Thank you for having us, Wadix. Thank you. Again, I want to say thank you to everybody who supported me through this journey, to the guys for bringing me in. And I didn't mention that earlier, but I sang with Ecstasy in 2017, back up.
Okay, alright.
At the Creole Festival. And when Odell came back to me 7 years later, I had to say yes. So thanks everybody. Thanks.
Merci pour travail là on a fait avec département culture, merci pour travail là.
Pas de problème.
Et puis il y a ce jour là nous quand même pour chanter accordion pour nous.
Pas de problème. Tout à présent mon cas Penville pour Possi pour Tissoufouet pour mon vieux si pour lui.
Pour apprendre ce petit monde là.
Ouais, parce que changer vendredi c'est comme semi-final samedi c'est l'autre Belleville. So vendredi c'est Roll samedi c'est Belleville, dimanche c'est Guanfond.
Okay. Cultural Officer Odell Hamilton, that was another Creole Heartbeat program, and we really want to thank DBS for the opportunity to expose the talent of Dominica. It's over too. She used to be known as the Reggae Queen and the Reggae Ambassador at DBS Radio, over 35 years of broadcasting in Dominica. I've John Baptist. I'll see you, if God willing, next week on another Creole Heartbeat program. Look at when I come here.
You take me to places I've never been. Tell me how you do that. And when you smile at me, you make me melt within. Tell me how you do that. I know that you are